Hey, what is up, guys? It's my first video in far too long. I've had a lot of life happen over the past 6 months, maybe a little bit more, since about Christmas time last year, and it's just kept me away from working on this. So in what is actually my first video, and it's already July, geez, it's my first video that I'm working on in 2025. And what am I doing? I'm adding some accessories to the RXPX 325. Now, let's just get at it. All right, so what we're installing today is the elbow intake from JP Racing. This is the carbon fiber one. Don't ask me why I bought the carbon fiber other than I had the money to do so and I think it looks cool. That's really it. There's nothing special about it other than it's carbon fiber. I got a 325 intake girdle. Again, just like this mod, it's not really anything that really moves the needle. It's more in preparation for stuff that does. So when you go with a tune or potentially increasing the boost from a tune, or maybe you know, a more aggressive turbo or a supercharger setup on these skis, they can crack, and this $100 piece of metal can help keep the $400 intake from cracking. And then the last thing, and this is kind of experimental thing, from Green Hulk, is the back deck vent. It goes right here, and as you can see, I already kind of prepped up to cut a hole for this. On a lot of the other vehicles, like my purple RXPX, which I've actually since sold, this is open because it can fit the ski pylon. On this 325 RXPX, it's fully enclosed because you're not supposed to use the pylon. I am just going to go with a 2-inch hole, and then I am putting some of these frog skins on top of it. It's not really for water intrusion so much as where I store it. I'm worried about critters trying to get in. Speaking of critters, I got a bird's nest in the pump tunnel of my SXR. Now, they're gonna have to get out of there. I'm gonna send an eviction notice in the next couple days, but I'm trying to leave them be because I don't want to disturb them if I don't have to. But that's we'll follow up with that in a couple days. Hopefully they make their way out. But I already have the ski a little bit prepped. I obviously have my pinhole that I want, or guide hole that I want to do, or marking spot, whatever. I actually had to go to my buddies to grab this drill because my drill, as soon as I got out here earlier, it died. And of course it is now raining, but pretty center on that cut there. Can't be upset at that at all. So I'm gonna just take these 3 bolts that hold the back deck down, and then I'm gonna clean up the cut just a little bit and put that frog skin that I have over there on there. Hopefully this rain is starting to come down, but hopefully it holds out for me. It won't. Pretty clean. I'm very happy with that. When I was looking at the video that I think it's Greg from Green Hulk was putting out, like, this whole section is cut out. I don't know if I'm ready to do that. I mean, this is literally the first time that I've ever cut into one of these holes. Now, I am thinking potentially doing something small, like right in here, just so I can get more air, because this actually, when I first saw it, I thought it might sit like that, but it actually sits like this, and you can see the little air scoop on the back side. It will create a suction. I believe it's Venturi effect, something I learned when I was on the submarine, that the diesel engine on a submarine uses to exhaust while we're ventilating. I'm sure that's way too nerdy and dorky for a lot of you, but it is cool and it's part of my history. So there we go. So it looked like that. So now I will get to taking the intake off, and I think I'll just go right ahead and put the JP Racing intake on, and then I'll leave this portion forward of this intake on. It don't affect anything, or doesn't affect anything aside from weight, which in the future I will try to get a little weight savings and take that off, but that will also give me access to the intake to do the girdle. Some people have said that the intake girdle, especially on the 325 and especially on the RXPX, is a lot harder than the 300 RXTX or the RXTX hull in general, which we'll see. But yeah, let me get to that. All right, pretty snug in there, but looks really good. I like it, really good. I'm excited. I want to turn this thing on and see what it sounds like. Let's fire it up. Alright, so when I was told getting the girdle in on the 325 was painful, they weren't lying. They weren't lying. That was way harder than the 300. 300, you just kind of slide it in and like angle it over and it like pops in. This one don't do that. Almost worth taking the intake out if you have the ability to do so, especially if you're going to do the ribbon mod on it. But yeah, I got everything done, so I just have to let's clean this guy off, put it all back together, and yeah, that's it. So I'm going to try to get this video posted in the next couple days, and then I have impending weather, so I'm not going to go out and test this today as much as I really want to. I'll probably do it first thing tomorrow morning, because, you know, Florida and those mid-afternoon showers, it's like 2 p.m. right now, and I just have to wait like 10 minutes and I'll probably get soaked. So I feel it moving in. So with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Hopefully I can get some more RXPX 325 videos out here in the near future. I have some big adventures, some plans. I'm going back up to Canada. I know last time I was up in Canada I didn't put a ton of content out, but we'll see this time. Hopefully I can get some more content. Obviously my main point is it's vacation and I want to relax, but I also want to document it a little bit. So thank you for watching. There's some yelling in the yard over there. Anyways, peace.